This program has greatly changed my life as the big and greatly changed the life of my little Sadie. I feel that in 5 years' time, she has come such a long way from the person that she was when I first met her.
I was a little bit lonely, like I didn't have, like all my friends have siblings and I used to, it's just hard not having siblings, but Big Brothers Big Sisters has changed that.
I had always wanted a sister. I felt that that was something that had been lacking in my life.
I was excited to finally have a sibling, like a big sister, which I've always wanted.
When you have no one and you're 14 and you don't have anybody to talk to, that's not a very good situation.
I can tell her about anything and she totally understands it.
I remember one time we went to Red Robin specifically, and Sadie she asked me if I could order for her. And so I was a little confused at first, why? But it was just because she was shy. But I remember she ordered a hamburger, just a plain hamburger, a piece of burger and a bun, nothing else on it. And now she eats everything.
I feel like that's embarrassing. She embarrasses me quite a lot. Like I'll try and film her for my Snapchat and she'll say, no, put the camera down, no filming me. But she'll dance in the car, it's like, oh God, it's embarrassing.
So would you say I embarrass you sometimes, but you still love me?
Yes, very much so.
In the beginning of the match, Sadie was standoffish and didn't hug me. And I remember the day that she told me that she loved me. And I remembered the day that she gave me a full-on hug. And it was just a great day.
But whenever I say I love you to Leah, it's like, I really do, and she's the best sister of all kinds. Like, although she may be embarrassing sometimes, I still love her.
I remember one time Sadie said to me, I have your back. And to me, that means everything in the world. That's even more than I love you. That's no matter what happens, I'll be there for you. And I feel the same way about her.
I appreciate you, Leah, because I can tell you about anything and you understand, and I think our match is awesome and successful and wonderful.
Sadie will always be a part of my life. Even when the match is over, she will always be a part of my life.
I needed kind of like a male figure in my life because I didn't really have my dad. I got called out of class to the library actually, and seen a guy, you know, dressed in a button-up shirt, khaki pants. I was like, this guy looks like a business guy. He might be a little boring.
I still remember when I first met Dante. Obviously, neither of us wanted to sit in the library and read.
I remember we were reading books in the library, and then after he was like, you want to go to the gym? And I was like, ooh, let's play basketball. So, you know, we shot some hoops for a little bit.
I watched him sink like 14 free throws from all positions on the court, and it blew me away.
And then Scott ended up being this amazing dude that did everything, hunting, fishing, camping, you know, experienced me to all that stuff, so it was awesome.
Seeing someone experience things that you're used to and seeing them experience things for the first time, there was just things that I took for granted that I'd grown up with that he had never experienced, and that's become a pretty rewarding piece of it.
When it first started, I only saw him a couple times a month, and then I asked if we could see each other once a week, and then it just went on from there, and then he started taking me camping, fishing, shooting at the range, and then he took me to his little family vacation in Hawaii, and I was like, wow, that's cool, because I'd never been in Hawaii really, so I mean, it was just awesome. Like we just grew, and the bond just grew closer.
Dante has affected me much more than I would have ever expected. It gives me a little hope in humanity to see someone like that turn out so great, and I really feel like he's made me a better person too, and I look forward to hanging out with him. When
I was 18 and they told us that we had to end the match, I told them straight up, I was like, I don't want to end the match. Like, you're my big brother. Like, no matter what anybody says, you're my big brother.
I still consider us matched, even though the match ends at 18. That's because it's just so easy to hang out with him. You know, we've become family.
A memorable time with Scott was when we went to Alyeska for snowboarding. And he went down ahead of me and seen this jump. And he was like, you should probably hit that. And I was like, okay. So I'm at the top getting ready, and he weighs me down. So I'm going down, and then I guess I picked up some speed. I went off this jump, and there was a tree right there. And I was like, I'm about to hit this tree. Like, this dude really just made me come down this jump and hit this tree. Like, what's wrong with him?
He did go flying. And luckily there was about 5 feet of powder. I mean, he flew a long ways and landed it. It was quite amazing. And then after that, we would communicate a little bit better about the blind jumps. But the fact is, he trusted me.
Yeah, I did trust him. He said I could hit it. And, I was like, well, he said I can hit it, I can do it. Let's do it. I feel like it's just a bond that we had, from the start. And I think I felt that connection. Like, I can actually look up to him as a brother. Every time my friends ask, oh, you have a brother? I'm like, yeah, he's my brother, but he's from Big Brothers Big Sisters, but I call him my brother.
My life is much richer because of Dante being in it. Yeah, we don't talk a lot. We mostly just grunt at each other, but we've done a lot.
Before Scott, I was kind of giving my mom a lot of problems, disrespectful, looking for attention, I guess you could say, but Scott helped me out. He was always talk to me, get your grades right, be in school.
Based on my experience as a board member, as a big brother, your money goes so much further than just about any other organization I can think of, because it's going directly to the kids. It's making a direct impact.
Honestly, you mean a lot to me. Like, you're actually like my dick, like my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're my brother there too. You're not so little anymore, but it's hard. I can't imagine not having you in my life.
Yeah, I can't either. It's
Yeah.
weird.
You're just one of my favorite people.
Yeah. I'd have to say that too. One of my favorites.
We'll always hang out.